husband today. So, what I wanted to talk about was how the people who are moving the props and the set around really added to the fact that they were living believably in imaginary circumstances. Kind of like Emmy in her little bonnet on stage. And how like having the characters dressed up in costume and like servants was, and how the characters that made sense to be like moving things around really added to that. Because it really kind of felt like, oh yeah, I'm just in an old English house. And the servants are doing what they do in the mornings, like when Hannah, the prop master, brought out the flowers and changed that around, like that's something that they would do in the morning as their job. And so it just really added to the whole living believably in imaginary circumstances for all that great stuff. Yeah, so.
All right. So I obviously have to speak to it from like a different perspective because I never actually got to watch the show because I was a part of it. But one of the things that I could tell in the show is at the very end of preview night, we were all backstage getting ready for curtain call, and Ethan slams the door on like the stage right door, and because he slams the door, a painting like falls to the ground and shatters. And instead of everyone like freezing up and being like, oh no, that's not supposed to happen, everyone stayed completely in character, and like Dylan rang the bell. She was Lady Chiltern. She rang the bell, and Brett just comes out as if nothing happened, and he cleans it up, and then they just go on their merry way. And I thought that was like really impressive because they just stayed completely in character and kept the audience in the moment, even though that wasn't supposed to happen at all. So that was kind of fun.
Hello. All right. So I thought the actions were really cool and definitely helped add to the believability. I didn't know what to expect coming into the show. I knew nothing about the show, and I was like really surprised when everyone was talking in accents. And like it was weird at first, but by the end of the show, like I forgot that like everyone wasn't talking in accents. Like I felt like I just felt like that's what everyone talks like because I was so like into that world that I like forgot where I was and what was going on. And they really kept that consistent all the way through. So I thought that was really believable. Yeah.
So, I liked the show, but I didn't really like the accents all that much just because I felt like it was, well, for me, it was like really distracting just because like I know these people, so like watching them like talk in accents was like kind of like, I don't know, it was like, I don't know, funny? I don't know if funny is the right word, but it was like something that I focused on more than the plot line, and then also it just kind of made it hard to understand because like Oscar Wilde in general is like very like long like wording sentences like and so like with the accent added on, it was just really hard for me to like understand what was happening until like the second act. So yeah, but like it was a good show.
So my experience with the show's believability kind of came from what Abby was telling me about. She's my scene partner, so we talked a lot about Ideal Husband when we were practicing for our acting one stuff. And one thing she mentioned to me was the use of fan language. She said that the dramaturgy they were provided with was really great and that helped them live believably. So when I went into the show expecting to see that, I thought it was really interesting seeing the subtleties of how the characters with the fans would use them and how the characters observing would react. And this is less actor-based, but I also thought, just in the realm of believability, I thought it was really interesting how in the program they were listed in order of like men and women just to kind of show that like the sexism that was existing in the era.
I hated that. I got really pissed off.
It was sexist, but it made sense and it was believable for the time. So, but sexism is bad. Okay.
Plus that